Welcome to Average Chef. The show where we take one average home cook and make him cook an average breakfast. I'm Michael Rushton, your host, and it's time we introduce the judges. Judge number 1, Michaela Rushton. She cooks sometimes in a microwave. Judge number 2, we have Ewan Erickson. He can cook coffee, and he's doing a little dance. Now, I think it's time we introduce our average home cook, Joash Rushton. Hello, Joash. How are you doing today? That's great. That's awesome. We heard a little bit about your story earlier today, actually.
How I always wanted to be a chef. That's an interesting question. I have a very interesting story to my life. See, when I was a young lad, I was probably 3 or 4, and I remember my mom taking us to the zoo. All I wanted to do was see the gorilla pit. That's what I wanted more than anything. I wanted to get closer to the gorillas, and I fell into the pit. And when I fell in, this gorilla grabbed me and ran all through the pit. And I was terrified, but then he looked at me, and I saw in his eyes something that said, "Son, you're safe here." And so ever since then, I've grown up with these gorillas. Now, the gorilla that saved me tragically sacrificed his life for me. Ever since then, I've grown up with gorillas, and I've always wanted to know where my mother was. So I knew when I became a grown-up gorilla, when I became a grown-up person, it's hard to adjust sometimes. I knew that I would do whatever it took to be on national television so I could say to my mother, "Hi, Mom." Long story short, no, I have not always wanted to be a chef.
Really sad story. You want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, life.
Oh, man, that's terrible. He will have 30 minutes to cook a delicious average breakfast for our panel of expert judges. Are you ready? All righty then. Let's get ready to go.
We are beginning the challenge. In 3, 2, 1. 30 minutes on the clock.
So what I really want to do is get my bacon going really quickly so that we don't have to worry about it cooking later. Let's see here. Oh, that's why. That's so good. The power bar was off.
Is that bacon you're using?
It is bacon I'm using. I do enjoy bacon. Oh, there we go. Now it's cooking. Now it's cooking. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do right off the hop, I'm going to use a different knife for meat than I do for my veggies because that is the right thing to do.
This average chef has progressed into the professional league. I don't even know why he's on this show today, actually. The sizzling of that bacon.
Sizzling of the bacon.
That's
steam.
Holy smokes. He even left the sticker on the pepper.
Oh, do you hear that sizzle?
So why start with the bacon? And,
my thought process with the bacon was very simple. Basically, what I wanted to do was start the bacon so that I could add and incorporate my bacon into other parts of the dish. I'm just trying to be confident here, The confidence is key. That's what this says in my self-help book. I was feeling pretty confident at this point. I was pretty sure that I had it made.
Incredible. I'm so happy that you're here today. This is incredible.
There's a hair.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you even noticed that hair so fast.
I'm just really grateful to be here. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to show what I have and what I don't have. So I didn't actually discover bacon until I was probably 16 years old when another young couple was visiting the zoo and they dropped their bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, which at that point I just thought it was a brick with bacon on it. Now I am getting pepper juice all through my eyes and it burns so bad, but I am powering through because that's the gorilla way. I gotta tell you, cooking in the MasterChef kitchen is way easier than cooking on a rock in a cave. I'm gonna take my parsley and I'm gonna chop it, right? Chop that parsley, chop it real good. Just chopping the parsley, just chopping the parsley. Crack some eggs in here. Look at that, delicious, delicious egg. So we're gonna whip this together really quick. Look at that, oh, look at that, delicious. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a little bit of cinnamon I'm gonna put this.
Oh, right.
Please.
So I'm making a delicious French toast.
Delicious French toast.
Delicious French toast. Now here comes the ultimate part of the dish. Now this is the hardest part to master, and that is a delicious,
is astounding.
wonderful. I have shells in my eggs. I didn't mean to respond. Sometimes the primate nature gets the best.
The prime.
Look at those
Precision.
shells just coming right out of there.
Putting it in the same plate as the bacon. Wow, that's just incredible.
It's all for flavor.
Oh,
you
I can hear
really
that.
see.
Wow.
More sizzling.
Now it is pouring out onto the plate, so I'm gonna have to find a way to stop that. At this point, I was terrified.
When I was a kid, all I ate was eggs.
Really?
Like, that's it. Like,
I just ate popped.
okay, that's not quite an egg, but like, I actually got to this place where eggs make me violently ill. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna take this.
See if it's time yet to flip them. Oh no, I'm gonna
And he broke his egg.
Everything's on the line right now. It's make or break time. The stress is up, the pressure's up. I gotta make this dish, get it to the judges, and get this thing done. I call these fingers.
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 Fingers. Am I saying that right? Am I saying that right? Did I offend you?
Fingers.
Fingers.
See, you're learning.
Tell me what's happening.
So now I'm pretty much just waiting for this to cook and get that all ready. So this is what I like to do with my bacon. Because in the wild,
Okay.
these are my fingers.
Okay. What is the proper name?
Fingers.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Where did
I'm
you
not
get the
going to
idea of this?
disprove it. Oh,
One
we've-
fell.
this is actually a human chimp. Human primate is here tonight.
Is he piling things on top of him?
I don't know.
Is he stacking?
Is he just touching the food?
He's just touching.
Is that all he's doing?
Is this
He's
even
trying to infect
sanitary?
us.
How much time's on the clock?
We got,
30. Holy bananas. Sorry, excuse my language.
Question: do we have utensils?
we are at 10 seconds. Come on, this is it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands in the air.
Hands
Stop
in
looking
the
out.
air. He's not.
hands in
He's
the
not. This is cheating. Do I see an orange slice?
This is my creation.
Okay.
It's meant to represent my family, where I came from, and to represent the gorilla clan that I grew up in. A big theme in Gorilla Town is oranges. So this is your dish.
Thank you. Incredible. Wow, even the garnish. Well, has nice seasoning. It's incredible. This is masterful dish from you.
Thank you so much.
I can't my critique for you today would probably be your eggs are definitely overcooked by about 4 minutes, like harder than like a cyst, but they are edible still. This reminds me of a cooking establishment in my hometown called A1 Pizza. Me and Michaela are just going to discuss between ourselves and just
Okay.
see. So just give us about 3 minutes and we'll
Okay.
come back.
Okay.
He was lacking some qualities. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was gonna be absolutely horrible.
Like, I thought there was going to be like chimp hair in this.
Gorilla.
You're supposed to be gone. There was some like desirable qualities. Like the French toast is wonderfully cooked.
I feel like the omelet was a bit. There just was a lot of stuff in it, but he did have a lot of rage issues.
Yeah, I think that we know our verdict. So let's bring him back in.
Yeah.
We've come to a verdict, but there's one thing. I know there's only one round of this competition. This is more for your ego. Me and Michaela just didn't really feel like you surpassed that. You stayed in that amateur category.
Here's the rage I was talking about.
Yes. So like the orange zest. It wasn't really zest. It was more of an orange peel.
What was the point? What was the point?
Like
Is there any critiques other than the oranges?
no, that's about it.
the omelet was.
Okay, so what are
As
you
hard as
saying?
You failed. It looks like you cooked this over a rock. On a rock, actually.
Because that's what I normally cook over!
Maybe you should have prepared more.
Oh, I feel it bubbling!
It was a lovely turn, but
Well, I think that sums it up right there. We'll see you next time on Scent Average Chef.